Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Tuesday. You getting ready to walk with Gigi? Get that 1K in with Gigi. I'm Gigi, and it's a beautiful morning. This is a day that the Lord has made. We're rejoicing and we're glad in it. Oh man, what a difference a day makes. If you watched me yesterday, I was doing my video from my car because I got out here. It was just dropping a little bit. Got my umbrella and me and two other ladies were walking, and the bottom fell out. Got in the car, it stopped for a minute, thought I'd get back out. Nope, had to go back home. But look what a difference a day makes. It's beautiful this morning. The sun is shining, and I can get a lesson from anything because I was reading in the Daily Bread. It was talking about every grief, and it was coming from Revelations, talking about in the future, when we get to heaven, Revelation 21:4, he will wipe every tear from their eyes. But you know what? Sometimes we just limit the power of God to what he'll do in heaven. And yes, um, the difference is that in heaven, he's going to wipe every tear because there's not going to be anything that's going to be making us grieve and making us cry. But here on earth, we go through loss. Um, I'm praying for some people right now that have gone through recent losses, and my prayers are with you that have lost nephews and husbands and spouses and sisters and things like that. And grief is real. Grief is real. And some people, they grieve for short periods of time, and sometimes it takes longer. And I do not minimize grief at all. You grieve as long as you need to grieve. But the good news is that eventually God can take that grief away. He can do it right now. He can do it before you leave this earth. And what brought another scripture that dropped in my spirit was from Isaiah 53:4. My gem nugget today is don't reject the one that's got it. He's got your grief. He's got everything because he bore it on the cross. I know I'm right because Isaiah 53:4 says, surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. But the thing about it, we reject him. He has done so much for us, even taking our grief. I know I'm right about it because another word says that weeping may endure for a night, but guess what? Joy comes in the morning. Why? Because he has taken that grief. That's like J. Moss sings, I can't worry about the things that I cannot control, but God's got it. I can't control when things happen and when loved ones die. But one thing I know is that God's got it because his word says he's even taken our grief. He has borne our grief. That means he's got our grief. He has even counted every one of our tears. But the good news is that he's got it and he can bring us joy. But yet we reject him. I see it right here in the word. It says, although he's carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken and smitten of God and afflicted. But it says, but he was wounded. He was wounded for our transgressions. And his it was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. And yet we reject the one that has taken on all the sins, all our grief, all our tears. All I'm saying this morning, don't reject the one that's got it, including our grief, including our sorrow. Because the good thing about it, not only will he do it in the sweet by and by, but he will wipe away all of our tears. I'm a witness. I'm a witness because if he hadn't, I'd still be crying now after years of of loss and years of disappointment and years of all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But he's got it. And I thank God. And I have the one that has taken it all away. He's got it. He's taken on sin. That was the biggest thing he did. He took on my sin and your sin, but you still reject him. Oh, don't reject him. If you have not accepted him, accept the one that's got it. Oh my goodness. That's my gem nugget for this morning. Join me tonight. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a good one tonight. We're still dealing with parables. Jesus is still teaching. And tonight, he's going to teach with 3 mini parables. Each parable is shorter than a tweet. But anyway, God is still teaching us tonight. It's called Finding and Gathering, and you need to tune in so you can figure out what that's all about. But it's a powerful. Nobody can teach like Jesus. Nobody teaches like Jesus. He's the master teacher. He has all these different methods of teaching us. Why does he want to teach us? Because he wants us to be blessed in every area of our life. Subscribe to the Gem Nugget channel if you haven't, and tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be there with Church School Live. I thank you for joining me. We are just growing. Our audience is just growing. Our subscribers are growing. Our viewers are growing because I believe there's a lot of people that's hungry for the word, and you just want to be blessed. All right now. I'll see you tonight. But don't, oh my goodness, don't reject the one that's got it. Like Jay Moss. Y'all love to hear that song. God's got it. Bye-bye.